Yo, what's up, dogs? It's me, it's Sean Solo. I'm going to talk about this game. I just want to do this quick video. Just a quickie. Just a short one. I've been playing this game, Obduction, which is a spiritual successor to Myst and Riven, made by the same people, the Miller brothers, Robert and Rand. They're back. They kickstarted this game a few years ago. Finally came out like a week ago. I had no idea about it. I didn't know anything about this game. I was just checking out GOG. It was listed as one of the new games. Click on the button. I read about it. I'm saying that sounds interesting. But it hasn't really gotten a lot of press. I've seen a few, like Giant Bomb did a quick look. I've seen some reviews finally pop up, but it was kind of released without a lot of fanfare, which is why I want to do this video. And because I've played it for maybe like 2 or 3 hours this morning, and it is a great game. It's really great, especially if you like Myst, Riven. If you were a fan of The Witness earlier this year, which I guess I'll talk about a little bit. Jonathan Blow's The Witness. If you like that kind of stuff, I would definitely give this game a go. It's way... Now, I said The Witness, it's a lot different. The Witness is basically like a visual representation of a puzzle book. Something you'd go buy like in Barnes & Noble, like the brain teaser puzzle book type thing. Yeah, I know there's, the island and stuff is attractive and whatnot, but it's, it is what it is. Doesn't mean it's bad, doesn't mean it's good, but it did kind of... Jonathan Blow in interviews and other people kind of blowing a little smoke up his ass, saying like, well, this is like Myst, this is like Riven. And I even did the same thing. I made the same comparison. Honestly, if I had known this was coming down the pike, I would have been like, well, then we'll wait and see what happens when the real people do it. Because there's a question of like whether or not like the people that made the old games, are they going to be able to kind of adapt to the modern era? And I'm happy to report that this is like now probably the standard. They've kind of raised the bar again for the modern times. Because something like The Witness, I think that's what it wanted to be. Kind of like that, like a standard bearer. And like kind of the ushering in a new era of this type of experience. These guys came and kind of just shut the door on John Blow's face. And were just like, no, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. It's got an intriguing story. It feels nostalgic in all the right ways. There's even like FMV characters and... But the difference now, I guess, nowadays, like the acting and the writing is actually like good. It's actually impressive. Like there's in the opening moments of the game, which are some of the best opening moments, seriously, that like most intriguing, anyways, that I've played in a while. There's like what sounds like a radio recording or like an old recording. I thought maybe this is like a historical thing where they're like putting like old audio in, but no, not really. It's an actress, and it's so good, like so spot on. It's so mysterious and cool, and the puzzles are fair and they make sense. There's like a logic to them that's not somebody else's logic. It's not the logic of the puzzle creator, because it's all contextual to the area. It's a lot of environmental puzzles, stuff like that. But it all makes sense, and it's really cool. I actually stumbled, the first few puzzles I did, I totally just, was just dicking around, and I just kind of figured them out. But it does a good job of, teaching you the language of the game and the kind of puzzles you're going to solve pretty early on. It kind of eases you into it before it starts ramping up the difficulty, and it never gets super hard, at least so far. I think it's incredibly well designed, just your opening area, as kind of like a tutorial without being a tutorial, and... excuse me, and it also just kind of deepens that mystery, that the intriguing feeling of the opening moments, and you get little breadcrumbs trying to figure out what's going on or have your own ideas about what's going on. But it's a really, really, really interesting game, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody that likes these kind of games. Even if you don't like these kind of games or you don't know and you've never tried one, I'd say give it a go. Just based on the first few hours. It's not a $60 game. It's reasonably priced. I think it's $20. It's either $20 or $30. But I think that's pretty reasonably priced for kind of the value you're getting here. I haven't really read too many other people's opinion about it, so I'm not sure what the critical community is out there, but I'm just saying, somebody that grew up playing those things, that likes these kinds of games, especially the older I get, the more I enjoy these. I'd rather play this than go play most modern games. That's a weird way to say that. most, I don't know, just like play your Call of Duty, shooting them up, bad guy shit. Like, I get more out of these kind of games if I'm going to spend my time playing video games in general. Doesn't mean I don't play those other games, because I totally do. But I feel like I get more out of these. And I think this it's one of the good ones. It's got every little thing. It like caters to both like kind of demographics in terms of people that have this idea in their head what a spiritual successor to Mr. Riven would be, and also to a new audience. Like, it's very well designed in that way. I mean, you can even play this. There's even an option to play this like a point-and-click game, like the old Mists and stuff like that, which I thought was cool. Or you can free roam, just walk around the environments. It's also gorgeous too. It's a really, really, really beautiful looking world. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to probably gonna just keep playing it as soon as I get done doing this. I upload this. I'm gonna keep playing it. See how far I get. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, like I said, just want to do this video because it doesn't seem like it's getting a ton of coverage, and I know maybe like 15 people will watch this at most, but that's 15 people that maybe wouldn't have known about this game. Maybe wouldn't have given it a chance. And, you know, I like to support the things I like. So, give it a try. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later when I got something to talk about.